So welcome to Akshay classes. So this is an online tutoring for competitive mathematics for all competitive exams. So we are announcing the course on engineering mathematics and general aptitude for GATE 2022. The duration of this course will be 9 months from 9th May to 31st January 2022. So what are the career opportunities through GATE that a student can have? All right. The very first one through GATE, which everybody knows, is admission into master's programs at IITs, IISc, NITs, and some of the central and state universities, and some reputed private institutes. In addition to PG admissions within India, there are PG programs in international universities that accept GATE score, and the prominent ones are the National University of Singapore, which is one of the top ranking universities. Similarly, Nanyang Technological University, Singapore. This is also one of the top 50 ranking universities of the world. University of Germany at Munich, and RWTH Aachen, Germany. So these are the institutes that consider your GATE scores for admission into their master's program. So it is a very wonderful opportunity for students to enter into international universities also through GATE score. Then we have a postgraduate diploma program in NITI, Mumbai. Now, NITI is a very reputed institute for postgraduate studies. Particularly, it is most famous for industrial engineering. Of course, there are many disciplines of engineering that NITI Mumbai offers, but postgraduate diploma in industrial engineering is the most prominent, along with some management courses also. Then many students do not know this, that IIMs, Indian Institutes of Management, they offer a fellow program in management, which is a research-based program, like a doctoral program. So for that, they accept GATE score for admission. Then through GATE, just with BTech and GATE, you can enter into government laboratories for research careers. And then later on, you can pursue masters and go on a higher realm. But directly through GATE, many of the government laboratories, they recruit. And most importantly, there are public sector undertakings that recruit in through GATE. So these are some of the PSUs that recruit through GATE. There are many, but these are some of them highlighted. We'll go through the list here. So these are the list of public sector undertakings that accepted GATE score in GATE 2021. So you see the main, some of the very important PSUs are here. Now the PSUs are of 4 types: Maharatna, Navaratna, Miniratna, and Miniratna category 2. Maharatna PSUs are big companies, BHEL, Coal, GAIL, and so on. And then there are Navaratna companies, there are Miniratna companies, so many of them, and Miniratna category 2 companies. So all of these, or I would say most of these, accept recruitment through GATE. So your GATE score plays a very important role. Of course, GATE score is not all in all. After the GATE score, along with GATE score, you will have GD, group discussion, and interview. But GATE score is like a ticket that you are technically sound. You have good technical knowledge. Now, something interesting about salary packages in PSUs. You can see these are some which accepted for GATE 2021, some of the PSUs, and you can see the salary structure, cost to company. You can see here 16 lakhs per annum, 11 lakhs per annum, 12 lakhs per annum, 18 lakhs per annum, and so on. So you can see here they are very good pay packages. So students generally do not know, like if they go for some private jobs, you will be paid very less. And even if you go to IT companies, unless you have cracked at the top rungs, the IT companies typically offer you 3 lakhs to 4 lakhs salary. Sometimes it may go up to 6 or 7 lakhs per annum, but simply through GATE score. And if you clear the interviews, when you get into PSUs, your pay packages are very high. And it is so let us look into the advantages. So advantages of joining public sector undertakings, which many students don't think about when they write GATE. There are many students from certain parts of the country where they write GATE exclusively for PSUs. So, but most students, they write, okay, I write GATE so that I can get MTech. I can join MTech. So advantages of joining PSUs is reputed government-owned company jobs. If you join, then there is job security. You don't have this hire and fire. You have government policies of your recruitment and your working. It is not that just because company goes a little up and down, you're fired. Whereas in private companies, there is nothing like that. There is no job security. You can be hired and any time you can be fired. If a company does well or the company thinks you are not doing well, you will be fired. But PSUs have certain norms. It follows you. No one can easily remove you unless you have done something really very bad and there are cases against you. But so that's a job security that people enjoy, and it good pay package and perks, right? So they are, in addition to pay package, you get a lot of other benefits, a lot of additional perks, and especially if you get into government government owned companies through IES and all, the perks and the facilities that are provided for the employees from the starting is very high. Okay, so in fact, it is like it will be a difference through IES if you enter into government technical sector jobs. If you get recruited through other sources by some by some other means versus IES, there's almost a difference of 7 to 8 years of service. Your ranking straight away jumps right from the beginning. So that is why those who are interested in technical line, either to join PSUs or to join PSUs or government owned companies completely, they take GATE and IES exams very, very seriously. Interesting thing is there is no political interference directly in these jobs, whereas it is unlike the civil services jobs, the IAS, Indian Administrative Services jobs, which also UPSC conducts. IES is conducted by UPSC and IAS also is conducted by UPSC. But in engineering services, typically you are not directly under political influence. Whereas in administrative services, you are directly under political interference. So that is a very good advantage of this. Next, most important, you have a satisfaction of working in this core field. Not that you study 4 years in a particular stream and then end up doing a job which is completely different from what you have learned for the 4 years. So there is a job satisfaction of working in the core field for those who care. So so GATE has so many advantages. So how to crack GATE examination? So GATE is an examination, graduate aptitude test in engineering. It is conducted jointly by the 7 IITs and Department of Higher Education, okay, Government of India. So, and GATE is a fully computer-based test. Very important. GATE is not a license to admission into any of the colleges. GATE gives a scorecard. Through GATE, what happens is the GATE scorecard is a proof that, or it's a certificate that this particular student is technically sound. So he has substantial technical knowledge for the subject that he has studied. So they are recruitment. Each of the IITs and NITs, they have their policy. It is you have to submit your GATE score and wait for the application to be processed, and then you will get. It is not like your MSET or the state examination or even the JEE examination, where you are directly you can give options and you will be selected. You have to apply to each college or institute or the PSU company yourself directly. You have to see the recruitments and do it. So that is, but GATE score is a very powerful score that tells about the credential of the student. So what is the eligibility criteria? Earlier, only the final year students were eligible, but from 2021, the students who are studying in third year or higher years, that is fourth years, and for those who are doing integrated master's program, fifth year, they are eligible. Or those who have graduated, those who have the bachelor's degree with them, they are eligible. So the same is applicable to GATE 2022. So third year and fourth year students can appear for GATE. Those who have completed degree can appear for GATE. And there is no bar in the number of attempts. In fact, those who already have joined PSUs without the GATE score by some other test means, they write GATE because through the GATE score, there is a promotion scheme for them that they can get higher promotion and higher perks. So GATE can be written anytime. So even a 30-year-old or 40-year-old person can write GATE exam. That is no, it depends on why you want to write GATE and for what purpose you want to accomplish. In fact, those who have to do PhDs after masters, many of the IITs ask for GATE score. So again, you have to study for GATE. So the GATE score will be valid for 3 years. So once you write and you get a score, within 3 years, you have to utilize that score for whatever. Either you have to do a master's program or join PSU or go abroad. Anything you do, you have 3 years time. After 3 years, the GATE score becomes invalid. Again, you have to write. So the details of the examination. So GATE is a computer-based test fully. And then the duration of the test is 3 hours. The number of subject papers are 27. And one thing to note is a student can write GATE exam in 2 streams. In 2 streams, not just one stream. He can write in 2 streams if he wants to. So, but the streams are predefined. If you see the GATE brochure, like for civil engineers, you can write GATE in civil engineering and environmental sciences. There are 2 different papers. Similarly, for mechanical engineering, there's mechanical engineering and a particular course you can write in that particular stream. So there are combinations. Within those combinations only you can write. Most students write only 1, but some people write 2. But most students, that provision is there, but people write 1. Now GATE has these sections. It is general aptitude section and the candidate's selected subject. The entire GATE paper is divided into 3 types of questions: multiple choice questions with single option correct, then multiple select questions, MSQs, with more than 1 options correct, and numerical answer type questions, with you have to give a numeric value, and within the range you have to give so that the answer is accepted. Multiple choice questions have 1/3 negative marking. Multiple select questions and numerical answer type questions do not have negative marking. So number of questions that come in GATE are 65, of which 10 questions are on general aptitude. 55 questions are in subject. Now let us see the division of marks. So of these 10 questions, of these 10 and 55 questions, some questions carry 1 mark and some questions carry 2 marks. The general aptitude weightage is 15 marks out of 100. And within these subject questions, 13 marks are devoted to engineering mathematics. So total becomes 28. And remaining 72 are for subject questions. However, it is very common sense to know, like engineering mathematics, there are many courses which are very mathematically oriented. So your strong concepts in mathematics will help in those other areas which are mathematically intensive. So now for other courses other than engineering, there is general aptitude and subject. They don't have mathematics, but for engineering courses, mathematics is compulsory. So this is about GATE. Now what we are offering. So I am offering engineering mathematics and general aptitude for all the branches, and 95% of the syllabus is same across all the branches except computer science and IT, information technology. They have discrete mathematics, but they do not have differential equations and numerical methods. Whereas all the other engineering branches, they have more or less an overlap of 90 to 95% of the syllabus. And I will be covering every nook and corner for the benefit of all the branches. Okay. So what is the benefit for the students from this course? So high quality exclusive coaching in mathematics and general aptitude, almost covering 30% of the GATE syllabus. So many times students focus on their core subjects and they think maths and general aptitude is not important. So Now, what happens is core subjects are very, very vast, and it is a common experience that some subjects, for each and every students, there will be some pet subjects and there will be some difficult subjects. And there are some difficult subjects and sometimes they carry a lot of marks, which student find it very difficult to score. So they lose out on that. And you don't prepare for general aptitude and maths, so you lose out here also. Whereas if you prepare well, reasonably well in your core subjects, and you have the option of strengthening your maths and general aptitude, then your rank can improve by thousands. So it can make a great difference, and especially if you are targeting PSUs. Now, PSUs do not, they say if you qualify GATE, then you are eligible. All right. If you just qualify GATE, no matter you get 20,000 rank, 25,000 rank, you are eligible. However, the problem is this, that so many people apply. So what will the companies choose? Of the people who have applied, they will select whoever has the best GATE score. Very natural. So let's say they have 10. So top 10 GATE scores. And many people give top priority to PSUs than for masters. So what happens is within the first 200 to 300 ranks, all the PSUs recruitments are over. Now, if you have to get PSUs, if you're really determined to get PSUs, you have to be strong in your core subject and you have to be thorough in maths and general aptitude, because it will make all the difference. You know, if you neglect this, your rank can drop down by thousands, 2,000 or 3,000. So that is what is very important. So here, this particular course, it's a slow paced course. It is not a pressure on you. I could take a crash course for 2 months and finish it. What will happen is you will learn now and you will forget it before the GATE. So it's a slowly built. The way I will teach is that these concepts gets integrated in you, and repeatedly in tests, the previous concepts that have been covered will be asked. A portion of your tests will be on the topics not just recently covered, but covered long back, so that you are in tune. So we'll be giving a thorough treatise on maths and general aptitude. So mastering maths and general aptitude will ensure a very good AIR, and it is a must for getting selected in PSUs. Now, for those and this is for those sincere students who want to crack GATE but cannot afford the fees of full syllabus GATE coaching. So you know what the coaching prices are for GATE outside. It is a huge amount, and people paid because it is worth, because they are determined to achieve that goal. They do it, but there are many sincere students who cannot afford that money. So this is a platform where orientation of GATE will be given. We'll be focusing on maths and GA, but the methodology of how you will you need to study the other subjects, that also I'll be discussing. And most importantly, in my experience as a teacher for many years, I have seen students struggling in their engineering subjects, particularly the mathematical and conceptual based subjects. They are theoretical subjects where you can memorize and reproduce, but concept oriented subjects, students struggle because they lack proper concepts in maths and physics. So these two become the bottleneck for the students. So this course, if you are thorough in maths, especially, for most engineering disciplines, the differential equations and the calculus part, if you are good at, you can understand many of the subjects much more easily. So this course will indirectly strengthen your learning of other subjects. So this is the course module. So roughly, and this is an estimate, within 100 to 120 hours, because some of the portions will not be there for some disciplines. So I'll be giving a schedule. According to that, you can join. For most, 90% of the course syllabus will be common to all branches. All right. For some, there will be difference. So that, as time comes, say mostly up to the first 5, everybody has it, except computer science people. Computer science people do not have ordinary differential equations and partial differential equations. They have discrete mathematics. So when I'm doing differential equations for all other branches, I will take separate classes for discrete mathematics for computer science students. So this is roughly the hours. And then for aptitude, there are 4 categories in aptitude. Verbal aptitude, which consists of knowledge of English grammar and the sentence structure. So this is verbal aptitude. 5 marks comes from this. And I deliver my lectures in English. There's a reason. Generally, if you are from South, the South Indian regional languages, the students tend to understand the subject better. And in North India, it is very popular that teachers teach in Hindi. I can also speak in Hindi. I can also teach in Hindi, no problem. But my goal is to train you people to score full marks in the verbal aptitude section. So I will deliver my courses completely in English. Reason is, you will get accustomed to hear English. Okay, and it is not, and I am conscious of how I'm speaking English. I will be using grammatically correct sentences as far as possible. Now, see, I developed my English by hearing so many lectures in English from my teachers. That is why I developed my English. So many times what happens in this verbal aptitude section, it is not just by memorizing the grammar rules you will be able to learn. There are so many exceptions to the rules also. Only by active verbal communication, you can understand the proper sentence structures and the right use of words. So just being in these classes will help you with verbal aptitude, and I'll be covering verbal aptitude in full detail also. Then we have quantitative aptitude. This will be the maximum, and then analytical aptitude, and then spatial aptitude. Spatial aptitude is something very easy, just a common sense thing with practice. And quantitative and analytical aptitude, which contains reasoning. These are some things which are easy, but you just need practice. So these are the course features. Course is for 9 months, 9 full months, 9th May to 31st January, 4 hours per week, Saturday 2 hours and Sunday 2 hours. This is what my schedule will be. And so nearly maths and general aptitude combined, it will be up to 150 hours. So at the rate 4 hours per week. So the tuition fees is 8,000 for the entire course, which is very reasonable for the number of hours that I am giving. Of course, see, you understand this part I want to communicate. It is not that I have a very good and a very good job with me, and I am not dependent on money for this. This course I am floating particularly with the aim of helping students. They are teachers in my life who have actually molded me and uh, gave me a full vision of life. So I am doing this as a part of, gratitude to my teachers, and I am trying to do this course. That's why I'm charging a less fee for this many hours. No one would charge this kind of fee, and if I give it for free, I know what happens. No one will value. If I can do this whole course for free, no one will come, or they'll come, but mind is tricky. 1 month they'll come, another month they'll go. But if you pay fee, you have a commitment, and I have full commit from my side. It is not just maths and general aptitude that I'll teach. Through maths and general aptitude, I'll be teaching the value of learning, and how you can use your education in very effective ways. Okay, I will as I go through this course, you will learn yourself. Okay, at the end of the course, I will ask you, you will tell many things what you have learned from me. So minimally, I'll give you 10 tests on topic wise. Of course, within topics, some previous topics that have been covered, some section will come from, some portion of the questions will come from that too. And there will be 3 cumulative tests on the entire syllabus of maths and general aptitude. Okay, so this part, this I'll be teaching on the Zoom platform. You will be seeing, you're already joined in it, and I'll be giving tests and assignments on Moodle platform. Yes. So Moodle Cloud, this is a platform hired by us. So each student will be given a login, and once you're given a login, you will have access to courses, different modules that we will be teaching that will be there. You can go and select engineering mathematics for GATE, and from there, let's say you are entering into probability and statistics, you can see all the video recordings of the classes uploaded here. So suppose you felt that some portion of the concept you have not understood, and it was discussed in a particular class, you can go and check into that video. And then we have platform for quizzes. So here is a sample of how quiz will be shown. It is pretty much the way your GATE exam will be conducted, the similar platform. So Moodle quiz, you answer the question, go to the next page. Here you will have, to the right side, you have the quiz navigation, that how many questions you have answered and so on. So my background, I'm a professor in civil engineering. I did my bachelor's in civil engineering from IIT Delhi, 1997 passed out. And then from there, immediately I went to Singapore, NUS, National University of Singapore. I did my Master of Engineering in Structural Engineering specialization under the Department of Civil Engineering. Then I completed my PhD in structural engineering, structural health monitoring, from the School of Civil and Environmental Engineering, Nanyang Technological University, Singapore, in 2004. And since then, I have worked temporarily in NIT Warangal. Then I went on with joining some engineering colleges. And because of my special interest in maths, and apart from working in private engineering colleges, I have worked for institutes such as Krishnamurti IIT Academy, LNEC for GATE. For many years, I have worked, and over over around 11 years of experience I have in dealing with coaching for IIT JEE and GATE. So, and this is my teaching experience in the college. So registration, of course, you have already done the registration. Now, today will be the last demo class. Yeah, just a second. So you're already here. You are attending the 6 hours of free classes. So I'm committed for your progress. So if you join, you will get much more from me than just the subject. That I can guarantee. If you wish, you can go and check the testimonials page from my website of how my past students of even 10 years back, how they feel about how they learn from me through the mathematics coaching